Hello, Kenneth Hollins here with HollinsMusic.com, and I'm here just really doing a video. I wanted to share some things with you. One thing that I want to share with you are some tips for getting better musically. Now, I'm going to call this the ABCs of improving musically. And so I'm going to share with you some real simple techniques, some real simple concepts that if you will do them, I really believe is going to help you. And then too, since this is a live video, you can actually ask questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer those. Okay, hello, Christopher Ward. Hello, Carol. I know a lot of us are on our lunch break right now, so you'll be able to ask questions. But I do want to talk about some things that I think will help you musically. I think we're all in the same boat when I say we want to get better. I don't think it's a person watching that says, I want to stay stagnant. I want to stay in the same spot. I don't want to grow. I don't want to develop. I want to be in the same place that I was in 10 years ago. I don't believe anybody feels that way. We all want to get better. We all want to grow. We all want to improve. We all want to be on another level, on a whole new level. And so I want to share with you some things that I really believe will help you to do that. Okay. Before I get into it, I do want to let everybody know, Dante, hello. He wants to get better on the organ. I do too. Well, I want to let everybody know I just came out with a brand new package of videos, and I'm calling it the Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package. And what it is, it's actually 17 videos of some teaching and training that I did over the past year, where I did three significant events where I was hosting online training, online classes, and the first one was called the Music Mentor Training Program. The next one was the Gospel Piano Boot Camp, and then the third one was the live training sessions. And so each one was roughly about 4 weeks apiece. And long story short, it all of that together, packaged together, is about 17 weeks of training, which is more than 17 different videos. And each video is about an hour long. Some of them are an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm talking about and showing you, demonstrating, calling out the notes, spelling out the chords to praise and worship songs, choir songs, congregational songs, hymns, shouting music, preaching chords, music for offering, music for prayer, water baptism, showing you different progressions, showing you how to fatten up your chords, how to play jazzy chords, talking about music theory, how to understand the chords, how to build them, how to build a seventh chord, a ninth chord, an 11th chord, a 13th chord, and understanding how to do it. Talking about techniques on how to play in every key to really remove the mystery of being able to play in all 12 keys. And so I'm really covering a whole lot in this training and teaching that I did over this past year. And this is new training, so none of it is on YouTube. And what I did was I decided to package it as just one big package where it's, like I said, over 17 different videos. And total, I think it's about 19 hours of instruction. So it's a lot of content and a lot of material with me sitting at the piano, and it's a graphic, the piano graphic where the notes light up. You can see every note, and I'm talking about all of these different things. And so that package is $27. Yeah, that's right, $27. But the thing is, I'm only offering this for 48 hours. I'm only offering it for 48 hours. So I think this will be a really great opportunity for individuals that you say, I really, really want to grow. I really want to get better. And I don't have a whole lot of money to invest in like a private teacher. If you've ever, and I've had private teachers, if you've ever had a private teacher, easily a 1 hour lesson could be $65. Now, for those of you all that have taken lessons or you've checked into working with a private teacher, that's true. If it's a qualified teacher and you want to work with them or study with them, easily 1 hour could be $65. And so this package that I'm offering you, the Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package, it is 17 different videos. And each one of them is a minimum of 1 hour long. Some of them are an hour and a half long. And it's about 19 hours of instruction for only $27. Okay. So that's a huge value. And I hope you will recognize it and see it and take advantage of it. Okay. Now, and I'm going to get into the tips in just a second. But if you are interested in it, just simply go to our website, hollinsmusic.com. That's spelled HOLLINS music.com, hollinsmusic.com. And then you can go to our store and just scroll down the screen a little bit and you'll see the little blue graphic or flyer for the actual package, which is Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package. And you click on that. Make sure you open up your account first. Then you can pay for it. It's $27. And then once you pay for it, go back onto the account and you'll be able to download a document. And on that document, they're going to be links, they're private video links, individual links to every single video. You'll be able to click on the links and then you'll be able to watch the videos and stream them live. Well, stream them, excuse me, not live, but stream them on your computer. So you can watch them on your smartphone, your laptop, your tablet, or anything that you have internet on. You'll be able to watch it. And then this is unlimited lifetime access. So once you get these videos, they're yours forever. You can watch them as many times as you want, whenever you want. It's completely up to you. You may say, well, I don't have a lot of time to practice right now, but I want to benefit from this. Well, go ahead and get it because we're only doing this for 48 hours. And then when you have time to really dive in and really practice, you'll have it and you'll be able to go back to it whenever you want to. Okay. So again, go to hollinsmusic.com and go to the store. And the name of it is um, the Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package. Okay, that's the name of it. All right, I think we have a couple of questions. From Carol, can it be paid through PayPal? Well, Carol, I tell you what, it's set up right now through our website. But if you want to do it PayPal, if you're more comfortable with doing it PayPal, this is what you can do. Send your email address to our email us your email address, and our email address is hollinsmusic at gmail.com. hollinsmusic at gmail.com. Okay, and that's spelled HOLLINS music at gmail.com. And then we can send you a link where you can do it through PayPal if you want to do it that way. And then we would have to manually send you the links, but you'll get the exact same thing. Okay, so you can do it that way. Give us your email address by sending us an email at hollinsmusic at gmail.com, and we can do it that way. And it's only $27. And we're doing that for the next 48 hours. Okay. I think we have another question by Christopher Ward. How long have you played piano? That's a good question. I think I have been playing piano now. I started playing when I was about 12 years old. And so what is it? So I guess I've been playing for over 30 years now. Yeah, I had to think about that one for a second. For about 30 years I've been playing piano. I started out playing in church and I still play in church. I've played for so many different artists. I've produced albums for different artists. I don't want to start name dropping. That's not what this is about. But I've done a lot of things in music. I've played with orchestras and symphonies, and I've produced music for television and radio, and I actually have a bachelor's degree in music performance from the University of Memphis. And so I've taught in the school system. I've taught um, a band. I've taught choir. I've taught piano. I've taught recording technology. So I have been in music my whole entire life. So I hope that answers your question a little bit. But okay, let's get to what we're talking about today. Okay, so I want to give you some tips for getting better, and I'm calling this the ABCs of improving musically. The ABCs, okay, and we're going to use ABCs because I think this is going to help you to remember it. ABC, okay, but we're going to reverse it, so it's actually going to be CBA. All right. So ABCs but reversed. All right. Now, so what's the C? The C is your concept. Your concept, okay? And when I say concept, what do I mean by concept? Your concept is the thing that you believe, or you see it a certain way, or in your mind it should be like this. That's your concept. So everybody has a concept of the way music should sound. Okay, everybody has a concept of how it should be played or how it should be approached. That's your concept. Okay, and this is the thing. Your concept, it's developed. Okay, you're not just born with a concept. The concept that you have for music is developed. Now it comes from your environment. It comes from you listening to music, listening to certain people, um musicians that you're around, what you hear on the radio, and over time, what it does is it starts to develop your musical concept, and so you start to think, well, music should sound like this, or music should sound like that. It should be approached like this. It should be played like this, and that's your musical concept. Now, the reason it's important to understand a musical concept is because whatever our concept is, that's what we try to rise up to. Okay. So if you have a concept musically that's right here, you're going to try to, as a musician, you're going to try to rise up to that. Or if you have a concept that's up here, you're going to try to rise up to that. So wherever your musical concept is, you're going to, without even trying, you're going to try to rise up to that. That's why it's very important to have a very high musical concept. Okay? And we can change our concept. We can grow in our concept, or the way we think about music, or the way we think it should be done. Okay? It's almost like, I'm not trying to preach, but it's almost like it's a scripture that says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So the way you think will cause you to try to rise up to that. And it works the same way musically. So what I'm saying is, one simple thing you can do to increase, or to bring your concept up, is listen to high quality music. Listen to musicians that are very excellent. Listen to music that's on a high level. Listen to people that they challenge you musically, where you say, man, he can play, or man, she's good. And you want to be listening to that. Now, some people, they get discouraged by listening to high level music because they feel like, man, I'll never get to that point, or I never get. You'll be surprised if you will surround yourself with high level things, high level music, high level musicians. Even if you can hang out with good musicians, or you can go to concerts or events where high level music is being played. Now, I don't want to say anything negative, but I do want to say this. You have to be careful about hanging around low level music. because it will affect you. Sometimes we really can't control, the quality of music around us. Sometimes people, they may not take it as seriously as you do. Sometimes people may not invest time in practicing and preparation and getting themselves to a point where they can accurately and effectively execute the music. And if that's the case, you really don't have any control over that. But you do have to understand that if that is your environment and that's all you're around and that's all that you hear, then that will start to affect your concept. You will start to think, well, it's okay to be right there and we can stay right there. But if you surround yourself with people that love music and they love doing it on a high level, they love doing it with excellence and accuracy and with an edge, and you hear that and you're around that, it will help you to see that I have a whole lot of room to grow. I have a whole lot of room to develop, and your concept comes up higher. Okay, so one thing you can do: listen to high level music. You know, you don't have to know how they do what they do. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to be able to play it. Just listen to it. Listen to excellent piano players. Listen to excellent organists. And just get that in your ear. Just get that in your mind. Develop your concept. Let your concept go to a new level. Okay, so that's the first thing. C is concept. All right, and then we're going to go to B, a bridge. You need a bridge. Okay. Now, what do I mean by a bridge? I need something, or we need something that's going to bridge the concept that we have for music to our musical reality. Okay. So now I have this concept that's way up here on another level, but I need something that's going to serve as a bridge that's going to help me to get from where I am to this concept that I have. Okay, so that's the B. The B is the bridge. Okay, and so what is the bridge? The bridge can be, some people are fortunate enough to where they sit down at the instrument and and they experiment and they try things and they can figure out a whole lot of things by ear by themselves. A lot of you all that are listening to me right now, you probably have learned a lot of things without the help of a teacher, without anybody showing you anything. It could be just you're naturally gifted musically and you were able to figure out some stuff, and that was your bridge. The fact that you sat down, you worked on it, you practiced at it, and you were able to figure some things out, causing you to get closer to that concept musically that you had. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so you need something that functions as a bridge. So some people can sit down and kind of figure some things out by themselves. Now, some things are a little bit more challenging. So you may not be able to figure it out by yourself. You may need some assistance to function as your bridge. So then that's where teachers come in. You may work with a teacher, somebody where you sit down and say, I like this, I want to be able to do this, but I don't know how to do it. And the teacher does know, and they show you how to do it. So now the teacher is your bridge. Or, you see a video and you hear somebody playing, you say, oh, that's nice, I want to be able to do that. And they break it down for you and say, okay, with the left hand, you play these notes. With the right hand, you play. So what are they doing? They are functioning as your bridge that's going to take you to that musical concept that you have. Okay, I hope that's making sense. So you practicing by yourself could be your bridge. A teacher could be your bridge. A video could be your bridge. You learning music by ear could be your bridge. You reading music out of a book or whatever, it could be your bridge. So whatever helps you to get to that musical concept that you have developed, that now is your bridge. Okay, so we have a concept, we have a bridge, and then we have the A. Okay, we have the ABCs backwards, B, CBA. So now we're at the A, which is what? Assimilation. Okay, what do I mean by assimilation? Assimilation is now I'm going to take this concept that I have, I'm going to use this bridge, whatever it is that's going to help take me to it, and now I have to assimilate it into my everyday playing. Okay, so music Watch this, y'all. And this is what I believe. I believe music is really in us as people, as musicians. The music really is on the inside of us. And the instruments, the keyboard, the organ, the piano, whatever it is, that's just a tool to help to express the music that's in us. That's just a tool. Without you, it's just sitting over to the side doing nothing. Okay? But the music really is in you. And so why am I saying that? I'm saying that to say that you have to condition yourself physically and mentally to be able to express the music that's in you. Okay? So you have to train your mind, and then you have to train your physical body to express the music that's in you. Okay, there is something that is called, and I want to call it the right term, muscle memory. That's what I'm looking for. It's called muscle memory. In other words, our bodies are amazing in the things that they can do. And I have an ink pen right here. I have an ink pen right here, and I'm doing all of these different things with this ink pen, and I'm not even really thinking about it. I'm just doing it. And the reason I can do that is because I've done so many different things with my hands and my fingers before, to where my fingers just, in a sense, remembers how to do certain things. Okay? It just remembers it. When you wake up in the morning, I'm gonna use this for an example. When you wake up in the morning, you just jump out of bed, kick your legs out, you get up, go to the restroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever you do. Okay. Question: when you got out of bed, did you think about, okay, now let me put my left foot out first? Okay, then let me put my right foot out. Okay, now let me lift up my torso. No, you didn't think about any of that. Why? Because the action of you getting out of bed has become muscle memory. The action of you getting up and walking to the bathroom has become muscle memory. And what am I saying? You don't even have to think about it. It's just something that you do without any effort. If you're healthy, if all your limbs and everything are working the way it should, you just get up and you just do it. Guess what? Muscle memory works like that with music as well. And then and those of you out there listening to me, you'll know that this is true. You can get to a place where you keep playing the same thing over and over again, and you might not even like what you're playing. You be like, man, I'm tired of sounding like this. I'm tired of sounding the same way, or the way that I've been sounding. What's happened? You've developed muscle memory for playing a certain way. And so when you sit down and you play, 9 times out of 10, you're going to play what you've always played. Why? Because it's become muscle memory. Okay. So what am I saying? We have now developed a new concept. We have found a bridge to help us reach that concept. And now that we found that bridge, now it's time for us to assimilate the new things in which we have learned. And now the way we do that is we develop new muscle memory. So that's where practicing comes in. That's where us doing things over and over and over. That's why practice really is really more so about repetition. It's about doing things over and over and over again. And why do we do that? It's so that we can develop muscle memory. You want your hands to get used to doing that new run. Okay. Where at first your brain is saying, whoa, what are you doing? That's not what we normally do. No, we don't do that. I'm not familiar with that run. No, don't do that run. Your brain is not used to it. So you have to keep doing it over and over. Repetition, that's the key. You keep doing it over and over until your mind starts to say, oh, okay, I got you. I see what you're doing now. And then your mind gets to the point where it says, oh, I got that. Okay, yeah, that's cool. No problem. I got it. That's muscle memory. And where your fingers remember what to do. You remember that chord that when you saw the video, you said, man, that's cool. And then the guy, he broke it down for you. He said, play C with the left hand, G and then E with the left hand. Play an A and then a D and then a G and then B natural with the right hand. And you said, whoa, that's crazy. I don't think I would have ever thought of doing that. And then you sit down and play it, and then it seems foreign. It seems different. It seems like, whoa, what is that? I don't get that. And but the thing is, you keep doing it. You keep practicing it. You keep playing it. Repetition. What are you doing? You're developing muscle memory, or you are assimilating the new thing that you're learning into your everyday playing. Okay? And so what am I saying? I'm saying now this brand new concept that we have is now becoming a part of our everyday playing because we found a bridge, whether it's teacher, video, book, you playing by ear, whatever the bridge is, and then we start to assimilate that into our everyday playing. And then this new thing, this new concept starts to become a part of us and what we do on a regular basis. So getting better is really a simple process, but it is a process that you have to be diligent in and consistent in. It's an old saying that says consistency is the key. It's an old saying also that says a single drop of water that's dripping down on a mountain eventually will cut a hole through it. Not because the drip of water is so strong, but because of the consistency of the drip of water. So when we practice, it's about the consistency. You may say, I don't ever see myself sounding like some people out here. I don't ever see myself playing like such and such or this person. You'll be surprised. If you can be consistent in your practicing, if you can be consistent in listening to high level music, if you can be consistent in always having a bridge, whether it's a teacher or videos or MIDI files or books or whatever it is that helps you to get to that concept, and then you assimilate those new things into your playing, into your practicing. You should always be working on something new. Always, always. I'm not saying don't play things because that's important too, but you should always incorporate a little new in there. Always keep things fresh. Always keep pushing yourself to the next level. Always pushing. Always trying to get to the next level. And I guarantee you, no matter how good you are right now, there's always another level to go to. Always. Music is like technology. It keeps evolving. It keeps changing. And when you feel like you've mastered one level, it's another level. It's just like a video game. Once you master one level, here comes another level. Okay? And so you always keep pushing to the next level. Okay? And so those are the tips for getting better musically. The ABCs of improving. I just got to reverse. CBA, which is your concept, your bridge, and then assimilation. Okay? I hope that made sense, and I hope that helped anybody. Now, does anybody have any questions about anything that I just shared with you? Now, I do want to remind you, some of you I may have come on a little bit later. I have a brand new package that I'm offering to everybody. I've been following you to open voicings. That's me. That's real. I want to play in. Okay, awesome. Those are some great questions. Okay, and this is live, so if you comment or you ask a question, I'll be able to see it. Okay, great. Well, what I was saying was I just recently released a package of videos called the Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package, and it's available right now on our website, hollinsmusic.com, and it's spelled HOLLINS music.com. You can simply go to our store and find it's a little blue little decal. Once you open up the store and you kind of go scroll down toward the bottom of the screen, you'll see it's called Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package. It's 17 videos, y'all. 17 different videos, and each video is at least an hour long. And it's a combination of the different boot camps that I did this year, training sessions online, live sessions. I'm covering praise and worship, choir songs, congregational songs, hymns, music theory. Somebody mentioned that they want to learn music theory. I'm talking about that. I'm teaching you how to construct your chords, how to understand chords. So many different things, that I'm talking about, and that you can master. And when you even think about what I'm talking about today, this training package could be your bridge. Okay, you may already have a very high concept as to what music should sound like, but you just haven't been able to really figure out how to get to that point. This could be your bridge. This could be the thing that helps you to get to that place where you want to be musically. Okay, and so this is an opportunity that I really know will really, really help people. It's over 17 different videos. Each one is about an hour uh, long, and some of them are an hour and a half. And I believe it's about 19 hours of instructions. So it's a lot of information. And I'm sitting at the piano, so you can see my hands on the piano. There's a virtual piano on the screen. You can see the notes lighting up. There's also a little box where you can even see the name. You can see the name. Hello, Gene. Watson, you can see the name of the chords, and so it's real nice if you're not really familiar with the process of kind of like how I do it. And then I'm even answering questions live, so people that actually were a part of it were asking questions live. And one thing I found out, many times the questions that one person has, many people have the same questions. And so you'll be able to benefit even from hearing the questions that the people asked during the live training. So it's three different events packaged into one. Okay, so I would encourage you to take advantage of this, and it's only $27. Okay, you hear me right? $27 for 17 plus different videos. Each one of them is about an hour and a half long, and it's about 19 hours total of teaching, and it's only $27. Okay, so it's kind of like a no-brainer. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. We're going to only do this for the next 48 hours. So if you're interested, go to our website, which is hollinsmusic.com, hollinsmusic.com, HOLLINS music.com, and then click on the store. Go down to where it says Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package. Open up your account. If you don't have an account, create an account. It'll take you about 2 minutes, and then you can purchase it, and then go back into your account, and then you'll be able to download a document with all of the links to the different videos. So you don't have to download the videos. You'll actually download one document which has the links on it, and then you'll be able to click on the links and watch the video. So you'll be able to watch it on your smartphone, you'll be able to watch it on your laptop, on your tablet, on anything that you have internet access, and you will have lifetime unlimited access to these videos, meaning you can watch them whenever you want, as much as you want, and if you want to, next year, 5 years from now, it's going to be there. Okay. Do you offer videos on correct piano fingering? Brenda, actually, it's in this package where I talked about exercises for the fingers, how to develop speed, how to develop accuracy. I talk about crossing over and fingerings and all different kinds of things so that you can play to really develop your fingers. A lot of times people, their fourth and pinky or little finger are the weakest fingers. And I show you different exercises that you can develop each finger equally. Okay. So that's a part of this package, developing your fingers and fingerings. Okay. That's a good question. Come on, you all ask me some questions while I'm on here live. Anybody have any questions about what I talked about or even the package? I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. Any questions from anybody? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Somebody asked the question, how do you arrange music so it doesn't sound the same? Well, one thing that you do is one thing that I believe you can do, and I'm going to answer how many hours should you practice. Okay. One thing that I can think you can do so that you won't sound the same, you have to learn new material. Okay. If you're sounding the same, um, generally it's because you're running out of things to play. And if you're running out of things to play, that means you need to learn some new material. And the new material is going to add some freshness to your sound. Okay. One of my students that I work with, I tell them all the time, you have to learn new songs. You got to learn new material. You know, you for what you've played, it's a combination of the things that you've learned over the years, and it's gotten you to that point, which may be a great point. But if you want to go to a new level, a new point, you have to learn some new things. So you won't sound the same. You got to get some fresh material. Okay. All right. Question: how many hours should you practice? Well, Gene, I think you should practice as much as you can. It's like the bank. When you put money in the bank, you can get money out. So when you deposit it, you can get it out. So it's the same way when it comes to practicing. When you put time in, you're gonna get the return or the harvest from that time that you put into your practicing. So as much as you can, that's the simple answer. Now I will say this: it's not so much how long you practice, but I believe it's more so the consistency of your practice that's going to make the biggest difference. And I'll give you an example. Say, for example, you practice 1 day a week and you practice for 4 hours in one day. Now, that will benefit you. The 4 hours of practice once a week will probably help you, but you will get a whole lot more after if out of just practicing 30 minutes every day as opposed to hours one day. And let me explain to you why. Okay, there's something called a learning curve. Okay, in our bodies, um, we grow in things, so it's a gradual thing. So, say for example, you practice a whole lot one day. All right. So it's almost like you do this. This is where you are. And then you go up from the practice. All right. And then you stop practicing and maybe you go several more days. 9 times out of 10, a lot of what you gain on that day, you're probably going to lose some of it. Okay. So you did this and you come back down. And so that's what happens when you practice a lot on one day, but then you don't practice anymore. Now it's good to practice as much as you can, but you're doing this and then you kind of dip down. So now when you go back to practice again, you're gonna have to regain what you already gained. So it's like you're doing this, then you got to come back up. But if you practice consistently, say 30 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day. It may not be as big as that 4 hours was, but what's going to happen is the consistency is going to cause this to happen. 30 minutes Monday, 30 minutes Tuesday, 30 minutes Wednesday, 30 minutes Thursday, 30 minutes Friday. And you keep doing that and you just stay consistent. Okay, I don't have 3 hours to practice today. I have 20 minutes. I don't have 4 hours to practice today, but I have 30 minutes. And the consistency of your practicing is what's going to take you to new levels. And you're not going to be going up and down. Like, man, I could play it last week. I can't even play it now. No, you're going to keep growing, keep developing, keep increasing when you are consistent. So to answer your question, the key to practicing is not the amount of time, but it's the consistency of your practicing. Okay, that's what I believe. That's what I believe. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. I think you're gonna enjoy. I think you're gonna enjoy the package. Okay. Now if you want to, now it's on our website. Now that's the automatic way. So when you go to our website and you purchase it on our website, um, you'll be able to go. You'll be able to go into your account and download it manually. Now, if you want to do it via PayPal, what I encourage you to do is send us an email with your email that you use for PayPal to hollinsmusic@gmail.com. Hollinsmusic@gmail.com. Again, it's spelled HOLLINS. That's my last name. That's how you do it. Hollinsmusic@gmail.com, and just give us your email address, and you can say, well, I want to take advantage of the package. And then what we'll do is we'll send you a link where you can do it via PayPal. And then we'll send it to you manually. We'll have to send you the document with the links on it manually, and then you'll be able to get it that way. Okay. But we'll make sure you get it for sure. All right. Are there any other questions? I've been enjoying you guys today. Really great questions too. I think somebody, Ricardo, when will you do a reggae tutorial? Well, I guess I probably need to do one soon. I love reggae music. I didn't know it was a demand for it though. Okay. Will you also do a tutorial in setting up your instrument? Well, I talk about that a little bit. I talk about that a little bit, Ricardo, in the package where I'm talking about, when it's appropriate to use certain sounds. Certain sounds I like a piano mixed with an electric piano, and maybe like some strings up under that, depending on what kind of sound. Some type of sounds I like a synth sound with a piano if it's a little bit more driving. And so I talk about that in the package. Now, if you're talking about maybe organ, um, I actually did a boot camp with the organ. Now, it's not a part of this particular package, but I did do one where I'm talking about drawbar settings and things like that. So sounds, settings, layers, all of that is important. Your sounds are important, and I actually do talk about that in the package. So get it. I'm telling you, if you like the videos that we put on YouTube, and maybe if you've gotten some of our videos in the past, you're really gonna love this training because I'm really trying to give you some relevant things, some things that I really believe are going to help you. So again, go to hollinsmusic.com, go to our store, and then scroll down to where it says Ultimate Gospel Piano Training Package, and then open up your account, purchase it, go back into your account, you'll download the document, and then you'll be able to click on the links and start using it right away. Okay. Are there any other questions? Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you all. Okay. Um, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. You can shoot me an email to the same email address, hollinsmusic@gmail. If you have specific questions about the package, I'll be happy to help you because I understand people you want to know what you're going to get. I get that. I understand. So if you have some specific questions, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to assist you. And then remember, now we're only doing this for the next 48 hours. So don't hesitate. If you really want to do it, invest in yourself. It's only $27 for 19 hours of instruction. That's a no-brainer. Okay. All right, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time, hanging out with me for a few moments, few minutes live. And remember, HMPI, we're serving gospel musicians all over the world.